My parents don't think being a barber is an actual job, but I kind of want to be one. I don't understand. I don't, you know, that's interesting logic. It's interesting logic because barbering is an amazing career, man. I could try to go deeper on that, but I don't know too many careers like it, man. You always gonna have a job. I don't care if you go homeless, you'll be able to cut hair in the tent and make a little bit of bread. Like, you always gonna have a job. I know what some barbers are making, man. It's crazy, bro. I'll tell you guys a story about a guy. Y'all go follow this kid, man. This kid works at one of my shops and he's in the mentorship program. Jordan, I cut his hair, actually. Do me a favor, go follow this kid right now, Jordan Perez. Probably about 5 months ago, Jordan started the mentorship program. And he was in barber school when he started the mentorship program. Probably a couple weeks later, after he graduated school, he started working at Headlines because he was in Tampa. And let me show you guys a video that he was actually in. Who he has become today, bro, is freaking night and day, bro. If you guys remember him in this video, he's become a totally different person. In this video, he was so nervous. You could tell he could level up his confidence for sure. You know, he just didn't have the highest confidence. And people commented in this video and they mentioned it. By, I think, month 3, month 4, he hit his first $10,000 month. 21 years old, living with his parents, just graduated barber school. A few months after barber school, he hit his first $10,000 month. He's averaging about $13,000 a month right now. This kid is going to be able to live on very little as long as he doesn't let his lifestyle creep up with his success. If he could save 90% of his income, this kid's going to be rich really, really soon. He's got the people to guide him. The coolest thing about him, he's not even booked yet. He's making that type of money, charging 25 bucks for a haircut. And he's not even booked yet. He's taking on a leadership role, not because of his followers or any of that stuff, man. He don't have followers. You guys about to be his followers tonight. He don't have a lot of followers. He's a kid, right? And he's the youngest one in the shop, and he's taking on a leadership role because he's earned it. Let's check out this video. So I just told y'all that story so y'all could see what he was like at the beginning. Look. Let's watch this real quick. This was 2 years ago. He's in high school, I believe. He's in high school, graduating high school. Now he's a licensed barber.
We got Jordan here.
Look at him.
How you doing, bro?
What's up, boss? How you doing today?
Doing good, man. So what are you getting done today, bro?
Usually I come on here, but I really just kind of want like an exaggerated taper right here because I have like kind of a mohawk vibe going on.
Okay.
I just have it circled off in the back, burst kind of like a really high exaggerated
Okay.
blurry right here. I was gonna ask you what to do about the lineup because as you can see, like it curls.
Do you braid your hair or anything? No, right?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking about getting braids, but no, I haven't.
But yeah, this was back in the day, bro. It's just the reason why I showed you guys and I'm bragging about the young bull, bro, is because somebody was just talking about how their parents don't think barbering's a real career. How many careers can you graduate in year 1? You're making $13,000 a month. That's doctor money, guys. Do the math. And he's paying less taxes than doctors, so he's keeping more money. Let me add you to the left. What is on your head? You got a design?
Oh yeah. We went at the
You hit 10,000 in a month pretty quickly, pretty damn quickly. And where can you go get a trade in 8 months? And a few months after you graduate, you are making $10,000-$13,000 monthly. 21 years old. It's not a lot of careers you can do that.
So when it comes to like picking up a pair of clippers, that has been going on, for some years, just to give some context. But I feel like a big thing for me and getting my parents to really support me was how serious I took myself. So like for the longest time, I was just kind of cutting people like here and there just for fun, not really caring where it went. But then it came to the point to where I actually had like to commit, but I didn't know how lucrative barbering could really be as a career. I thought it was like, yeah, it was super cool to like do a fresh cut, but like I didn't see it as a career, as something where you can actually build and grow, actually like make money and support yourself, support your family, like dreams even beyond that. And that's when I really started to kind of tap in with you on a deeper level of kind of learning.
At what point did you start watching my content and like at what point did you decide, yo, I'm gonna try to get closer to this guy and seek his mentorship?
So watching videos from a distance, that's a couple of years. But when it came to actually me moving closer to you, because I used to live in Bradenton. 2 years ago, I was like, okay, I live close enough to this guy because I figured out that you lived in Tampa. I was like, oh, that's kind of close. And I was like, I live close enough to the guy to where I'm gonna get to him. I just need to get to him, and I need to talk to him, and I need to, like, you see a lot of things on the internet, but it's different when actually you see it in person. And for me, I needed to see you and meet you in person for me to know that it was real. You never know what's under the hood. But then when I went to Studio 5 and I met you, I was like, yo, this dude's actually like, he's mad humble, but he's also, everybody knows, you know, you're so successful or whatever. And I knew it was real. And when I knew it was real and I met you, I was like, okay, this is real. And then from there, it kind of started to grow.
I didn't pursue you. I didn't find you. Kind of just gravitated towards me. Do you find that now that you're hitting on some successes pretty early on, do you feel like people are gravitating towards you? I know it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's funny because, like I said, I used to work at Amazon, and I used to have this manager above me, and his name was Jason. And we would always argue. We hated each other.
Oh,
Two
shit.
weeks ago, came into the shop, and he was like, yo, I just got into barber school, and I want you to... Yeah, he told me. He's starting barber school like 15 minutes away from me. He said, yo, I know we used to argue and stuff like that, but I seen you on Basio's channel, and I seen like how well you're doing, how you took it serious and stuff like that. And I'm enrolled in barber school, and I want you to take me under your wing.
That's cool as hell, bro.
Blase.
Honestly, that takes a lot for a man to do that and to reach out to you. I think that says a lot about that guy, and I would 100% want to pour into somebody like that who's willing to realize, damn, I was fucking up. I need to hit up Jordy and make amends and seek his guidance. I think that's really cool. One of the things that for the young guys, one of the things that I remember early on, you think might have been an issue. It didn't really become an issue, but might have been an issue, was you were concerned about your age being so young and trying to do so much that it would push people away and piss people off. I feel like it had a different effect happen. Can you talk about being young in a shop with a bunch of guys who are older than you and being able to earn a leadership role?
Yeah, I think that like when it comes to thinking about how much your age is a factor, I think a lot of that, I mean, I don't think that it's all like just in your head, because like people are going to be like, oh, you're 21, oh, you're a baby or whatever. But I think that a majority of that is really in your head, and at the end of the day, it's more about your results and your action that you take no matter what. Because if you take a servant leadership role and if you just act like the guy, people are just going to respect it. People just kind of see it. It's something that you can't deny. Like this guy, he's the first in, he's the last out, he's greeting all of the clients. He's taking out the trash. He's doing everything that servant leader should do. He's pushing not just him to be more booked up, but the shop to be more booked up. I see the shop more booked up. It's like at the end of the day, you know, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. You know, we're busier now.
Yeah.
So I think that has a big factor as well. And I think, to be honest, a big help for me seeing that was seeing another person that was very young and super successful. And that was like Vic.
Yeah.
Seeing that Vic is so young and like Vic is going crazy. Like, whoa, like he's not letting his age throw him off. So why should I let it throw me off?
Yeah, you don't need anybody's confirmation to do what's right. You just do what's right because it's right? Like, for example, like coming to work on time is the right thing to do.
Yeah. And
so many young people are influenced by older cats who don't do it. It's like, bro, like, or so many young cats that come into the industry, you know, they might not clean the bathroom because nobody else is cleaning it. Who gives a fuck what everybody else is doing? Focus on yourself. Like for me, I couldn't handle my conscience doing something because other people don't do it, right? Like to me, it's like if this is the things that I'm supposed to be doing, I don't care what everybody else is doing. I'm gonna do it. And what ends up happening is you become a light for a lot of people who bought into this idea that nobody else is doing it, nobody else cares. Why should I, right? And I think that one thing that you did was you focused on the details. You were laser focused. You were so disciplined every single day for the first few months that you were out of school that it left an impression on a lot of people. Like, this isn't just some regular kid. A regular kid at 20 years old or 21 years old is not coming to the shop early, leaving late. It's not marketing constantly. Customer service is immaculate. Working really hard to get better at cutting hair. You just need to do what you know is right and be disciplined about it. And that's what matters. That's a W every single day. And
I think this is something that I take very seriously. Is like, you wouldn't go to somebody that struggles with their weight and ask them about health advice. Mm-hmm. Right? So like, for example, like I always thought about it like, I don't want the results that person has, and why would I do what they do?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't think like that. I think also too, and you know this better than most, like whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, first of all, you got to identify what those are. Right? You can't just become that when it's time. You got to start becoming that now. You got to start acting like that person now. Like, what are your goals and dreams in the next, 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I think I get a certain level of fulfillment of just being able to help and being able to pour into other people. So like we have this new guy in the shop, you know, Brandon, and Brandon's been killing it. And like every day, every other day, we go over our days and see what we could do better, how we could have responded to the phone better, or, you know, how we could have dealt with different client interactions better. And like there's a certain level of fulfillment that I get from helping other people. And we talk about, you know, how to find your purpose and how to find your why with the Simon Sinek and stuff like that. And I think what I've defined as into my why is to leave people better than how I found them. So like in barbering, it works because like people come in, they have a bunch of hair on their head, they may not feel super confident, they leave the chair, they feel a lot better. Or in the future, if I can, like for example, if Jason actually ends up coming in and I could take him under my wing and I could help him, you know, find some more success, you know, it fulfills me just knowing that I benefited somebody else.
Yeah.
So I would say in like a 5-year span, I would like to do something where it's either on a stage somewhere or, you know, going to schools and pouring into students. So I would say an educator. In the next year,
That's not a 5-year plan though.
That could be a 10-year plan.
That's not a damn 10-year plan either, bro. You can start doing that now. That's like
true.
You're doing that now. And if you want to be on stage or something like that, you can start doing that now. Like if you want to become an educator, for everybody that's in this chat, just start educating. Andis cannot give you a bigger platform than YouTube. Wall cannot give you a bigger platform than Instagram. Tomb45 cannot give you a bigger platform than TikTok. If you want to become an educator, start doing that now. And all of you guys have certain things that you can educate on. Jordan, you might not be able to teach somebody how to buy $2 million in real estate, but you can teach people at 21 years old how to graduate barber school and put yourself in a position where you can make $10,000 to $13,000 every single month at $25 a haircut. Not at 50, not at 70, not at 100. Guys, you guys don't understand. This is just the beginning. If he's doing 13 at $25 haircuts, imagine what he's going to be doing at $50 haircuts. And it's coming. And it's coming. But so many people want to skip that process. They not even booked and they already charging 40. Good for you. How much did you make this year? Let me see your taxes. How much did you show the IRS that you made? And people are like, I ain't showing the IRS nothing. Well, you ain't buying real estate like I'm buying.
You know, it's crazy. I'll be on track. I'm on track to be able to buy, unless everything goes crazy, but I'm on track to be able to buy a house next year.
Yeah.
Because last year I filed with the CPA. I showed you how much I cleared for it.
Yeah.
This year it's gonna be wild. I think that's super cool too.
That's cool as hell.
Being able to 1 year out of barber school, and you're gonna buy a house.
But you're gonna buy it right. You're gonna buy it. You're not just gonna buy a house. You're gonna buy it right. So you're gonna buy it right. Really right. You gotta plan, man. You know, like. Yo, I appreciate you sharing the story. We'll probably clip this, make some extra content out of it.
Could I say something to the one person?
Yeah, 100%.
So it was in the beginning. Dude was saying how his parents to support him or to see the vision and stuff like that. I understand why that's important because like who doesn't want their parents' support?
Of course.
I think you shouldn't be tied to their support because you don't want to live your life for them. You want to live your life for you. But I think like just in a really logical sense, hair's not going to stop growing. Barbering's been around since Egyptian times, and people care about how they look, and they're willing to pay for it. And
facts.
Some 21-year-old kid from Florida can make 10 grand a month, and now I'm a couple months out of barber school. Like it's possible, and this is just my first year. So I think just showing them. Also, like, how serious you take yourself. Like, it was different because I had a little garage set up for a little bit, for a year while I was going through barber school. When they started to, I mean, respectfully, my parents allowed me kind of let people bring them through a garage and stuff like that. When you see that, like, yo, like, he's charging, let's say $20 a cut, but he's bringing, like, 10 people a day, 12 people a day, 15 people a day. It's like, that's not, like, kid money, anymore. This is like, yo, he's actually pulling numbers.
So you're pretty much saying, like, you took it seriously and your parents saw that you were serious about it, so they respected it.
They respected, yeah. As soon as they saw that, like, as soon as my dad saw that, like, yo, this is real, then he was like, oh, this is real. Oh, this is really real. And then that's when he really got on top and like started like really helping me out.
That's dope.
And just overall support and understanding.
It's not just fun YouTube videos, tutorials every day. He's putting some work behind it. He's taking some action behind it. That's dope, man. Jordan, I always love bragging about you, man. It's just the beginning, bro. Just the beginning, man. Super excited.